this is the May update. It's June right now. June 6th is when I'm filming this. A day later than last month. Last month was the 5th of something. And yeah, I've been getting later and later. Eventually, I'm gonna have to do an update for a month. That's a month previous if I keep doing this. But let's start. I didn't get much. Yeah, there's not too much really to show. There's one or two cool little things, but each month I'm starting to think, should I just combine it and wait 2 months? But then people ask me, oh, why is the video late? And I'm like, oh, okay. But personally, nothing super crazy here, so don't be too disappointed when you see what you see. So let's start off with something I'll talk about here. There's actually a part 2 to this. Where are you, part 2? I need to find you. There we go. So, I'm not sure if I showed the first thing off here, but I'm going to show both of these and talk a little bit about it real fast. And that is Highlander 3 on Blu-ray. This is imported from some weird country. I don't know where I got it from. If you live in America or Canada and you know anything at all about Highlander, which you definitely don't because no one does except for me, Highlander 3 wasn't released on Blu-ray down here, so this is a cool find. And also, Highlander, the animated complete series. You're probably thinking, I know 99% of you are like, what the hell is Highlander? It is a series I've been really getting into. There is technically only one movie to anyone who's a fan of the series, but in reality, like the Star Wars prequels and all that junk, there are 6 movies and 2 live-action television shows. One was 6 seasons and one was 1 season, and a animated series, which we'll get to. I don't want to explain too much about this because I know a lot of you don't know. I might make a separate Highlander just video of me talking about it because I know you guys aren't really up for this content at this moment. But I will just say it's a thing I'm really into. Immortals, only one way to kill immortals. There can only be one mortal left. The last immortal gets the ultimate prize, which is everything and nothing. It's kind of great. If you can get a hold of the first movie, check it out. Then skip the second one and watch the third movie and stop unless you're like me, because if you like the series, they will ruin it for you. Imagine like you had Star Wars episode, I don't know, 2 or something, or well technically it's now 5 and 4. Imagine that, and then every single one was Star Wars episode 2, The Clone Wars. Like every single thing after the first movie. Yeah, well, you could say the third movie is the first movie because that one was bad, but wasn't that... I'm sorry. Let's move on to something else. Now, this is a movie I've been looking for freaking years. I've always wanted to own it, but it went out of print. No one's reprinted it in Canada and the US. I think in the UK you guys can get it very easily for very cheap. But I've never seen a Blu-ray either of this. So that is Kung Pow! This movie is amazing. It's made by, I believe, the main guy here. I can't think of his name, but he directed and wrote this movie and starred in it, but he also directed and wrote the movie Ace Ventura. I think another movie, but if you like Ace Ventura, or just that kind of stupid comedy from like the 90s type deal, this is freaking amazing. It's a parody of Kung Fu movies, except it actually, 50% of the footage is new and 50% is, like, everything's dubbed over. It's hard to explain if you haven't heard of this movie, but 50% of the footage is original footage, and if he's in the shot, they like green screen him into the shot, and every voice in it except for, I think, like 1 is him doing all the voices. And the reason why this DVD is great is because there's so many special features like the undubbed track. So all the dialogue is like, you know, mouth flapping and they say one line, that's the joke, ha 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 ha. But he actually has it on here, the undubbed track. So when you see them saying things, you can actually hear the original dialogue of what he's saying. So he'll be like, I like lemon pie, may I have another? When he's actually saying like, I am the chosen one, I'm here to save you. Like something stupid like that. It's amazing. The only thing is though, like, the other half of that track is still in Mandarin because the original Chinese footage, and then there's a commentary track, and then there's an audiobook track, and then there's a making up. Like, there's so much. If you haven't seen this movie and you like comedies, you're insane. You have to go find it, watch it. It's amazing. You can watch clips on YouTube. There's a good chance a lot of you've seen this movie, but if you haven't, do yourself a favor. It's amazing. I watched it in 1 week, like every day for 7 days, watching all the different commentary tracks, and then like hearing something about the filming of the making of, and then watching the movie again to get to that point of what they're. It's ridiculous. But if you like Ace Ventura, you like that. What else do we have here? See, there isn't much here. I'm almost done, which I'm sorry, I just didn't get much this month. Next is, I got last month, I believe, Mystery Science Theater, 3000, Volume 20. Mystery Science Theater, it is old, shitty movies that 3 guys do commentary tracks over and make fun of it. I guess nowadays, the equivalent to that is riff tracks, or just a comedy track making fun of the movie. It's a thing that's done a lot now, but back when the show came out, it wasn't done. So you have full movies with comedy tracks, and they're funny. They're not overdubs, they're just actual comedy, like, commentaries, right? So this box set, if you don't know, the show is actually not easy to get. So when I find a slight deal, I usually will pick it up. So this has The Magic Voyage of Sinbad, which is what was it, a Swedish movie set trying to tell the story of Sinbad, but you know that the original story wasn't telling the story of Sinbad, because Sinbad is like desert and Caribbean type stuff, and this movie was all like mountains, and you know, you could tell whoever dubbed that it's hard to explain, but old movie, someone got the rights, dubbed it, turned it into something else, and it was bad, and these guys make fun of how bad it is, so, you know, that kind of thing and stuff. Next, Project Moonbase, which is a serial collection from theaters. Like, before, back in the day, you'd watch a movie, but they would have like a 15-minute serial before the movie. It's the compilation of this, like, not Flash Gordon, The Rocketeer, or something along those lines. I think it might have been The Rocketeer, I don't remember. And then the ones that you buy this box set for, which is Master Ninja 1 and Master Ninja 2, which was a shitty TV show, that some company took the show and turned it into 2 movies by just cutting things together, and they make fun of how ridiculous it is. But yeah, Mystery Science Theater, funny commentary. I got 2 things with commentary tracks that are just hilarious. Yeah, we're almost done. Yeah, short update. I might have to make another video or something to kind of fill the gap. But next is something that everyone knows, I do not have to explain it, and that is Season 9 on Blu-ray of Dragon Ball Pay. I said 9, right? I don't remember, I'm losing it. But yeah, Season 9 on Blu-ray, nothing special. I see it this way: if you're ever going to want to have Dragon Ball Z at all, buy the Blu-ray season sets. You'll never have to buy it again. I actually own 3 of these season sets. I haven't seen a single one yet, because I've seen Dragon Ball Z a bunch, you know? But I want to own them, so it's like, hey, you have the Blu-ray, you're done. You know, that kind of thing. Simple and to the point. But I have heard, and I haven't looked at myself, that these are basically the orange bricks, but like 1080p versions. If you don't know, Dragon Ball Z and their releases it's so messed up. Funimation, much I love them, they like milking things, and this is the series they've tried to milk for years and years and years and years and years. And there was like 3 different attempts at doing the Dragon Ball Z on Blu-ray, and then you have like almost 3 attempts on trying to put them on DVDs. And then there's the infamous, not infamous really, orange bricks, which if you've seen any DVD set of Dragon Ball Z, it's the orange sets. You've seen them if you buy anime, like you should if you're watching it. But the thing that a lot of people may not have realized, that show, I believe, they cropped to make it look like it was widescreen, which the show wasn't made in widescreen. It was done in like the 80s, right? So there's no widescreen for that show. At the time, I do believe Kai may have actually redone something and somehow got the widescreen out. I don't know, but I just know that they cropped the footage. And I heard these were cropped too, which is kind of ridiculous. If you're going to release a Blu-ray version, just have the original cut. Now, if they actually have the proper resolution, or the proper like 16:9 that like from some film thing sells, you know what I mean, then fantastic. But I don't think there is. But either way, if you're gonna get these Blu-ray season sets, not the 1.2 and 1.5 and this and that they tried to do. My god, Dragon Ball Z has gone through so many releases in the day. There's still one release I do want to get. I'm not going to talk here. I'm going to fill the gap a little bit, but there's one release I want. If you watch Dragon Ball Z as a kid, mostly in general, but in Canada most definitely, you would know the Ocean dub, which was the first dub. It was shown on Teletoon, and it was fantastic. That's where the famous "It's over 9,000" type voice came from. That wasn't Funimation at all originally. There's a bunch of bullshit that went around, but the original dub is fantastic. And they actually, Funimation, I believe, got the rights to it and released a DVD box set. It's not cheap, and it comes with, I think, everything Ocean dubbed, which was not, I don't think, not even half the series. I don't think it could be half the series. I don't know, because they lost money, and then Funimation had to come out of the woodworks and help them finish the series, and they took over, I think, by the Cell games, and it's one of the worst dubs ever. If you can believe that, Funimation's very, very first go at trying to dub Dragon Ball Z, which a lot of people haven't really heard or seen, I don't think, was horrible. Like, it was actually the worst. And it caused a lot of people to be pissed off. Like, back in the day, back when Funimation didn't exist, I think that was the first project they got, was to try to help Ocean Dub finish this thing they started. But yeah, Ocean Dub has a release box set, has the original dub. You've probably heard the song Rock the Dragon, and it's the opening to the Ocean Dub. It's just amazing, and I want to get a hold of it, but it's only on DVD, and I'd like to have a Blu-ray, because if I can have the option of having a Blu-ray, that reminds me of something else. I'm losing my voice, if you can't tell. I'm sorry, but fixed it. No, I didn't. The show JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I just noticed, is having a release, like a down here release on DVD only. Released by Warner Brothers. Like, what the hell? It's so weird. Like, I'm pretty sure JoJo is a series that I haven't seen it, but I've seen pictures. It's colorful as crap, and it, I think, deserves to have Blu-rays. But these DVDs are like $50 for a season, and they're just thrown on subtitled DVDs. Warner Brothers is, I don't know how Warner Brothers got a hold of it. I think they only own a few other shows. I think they had Death Note at one point, but I know it's Viz now. I don't know. It's cray cray, guys. It's cray cray. So the last two things, before I totally lose my voice, and I apologize if this update isn't that fantastic or anything, yeah, but that is The Witcher 3, just the game, and you already saw the game, I don't know why I threw it over there, but some stickers, the map, everything that came with the original, I guess, limited edition release, or some release of it, just without the case. And without the case, I saved $30? So yeah, I got The Witcher. I'm currently stuck at the very beginning of the game. I'm assuming some of you may have played it. There's a part with a griffin you're supposed to kill, and I have it on the hardest difficulty, and it one-shots me. And I'm pretty sure it saves me right there, so I can't go back and, like, I don't know. I think I've screwed myself, and I'm gonna have to start the game again. But yeah, looks great. I don't know, it's not 100% what I thought it was gonna be. I don't know what I thought, really. I probably thought an Oblivion type, Elder Scrolls, third-person type deal, but I'm not far enough to really judge it, so yeah, The Witcher 3. And LittleBigPlanet 3, I got it for 22 bucks or something like that. Not a bad deal. Day 1 edition means nothing. I got a couple costumes from other IPs from Sony, whatever. The game itself is very whatever. I bought my PS3 originally. I bought my PS3 so I could play Metal Gear Solid 4. Let's get that straight. But the game, I was like, well, I need to get a PS4 now because this game is out and I want it. And that was LittleBigPlanet 1 because I'm like, cool, it has a level creator. And back when that came out, that would have been what, 2007 maybe? 2008? I forget. Maybe 2008. I don't remember. It's been a while. 8 was 7 years ago or something like that. I would have been in that age where I like to create stuff in games, because that's what me and my friends like doing. We would create maps in games, like create maps like what was that one game? Time Splitters or whatever, that had a map creator. Yeah, that was cool. But LittleBigPlanet 3, I see what they're trying to do. Try and have, look, we have to have a story. Because we have to, so let's make up a story, and so you have to unlock these 3 new characters, or what is it, 3 or 2? Yeah, 3 new characters, and I'm like, I don't know, it's just, kids might get a lot, I don't even know if kids would get a lot of enjoyment out of this. Now, I haven't gone online with it, but I'm assuming if you have online capabilities and you can download maps and stuff, I've seen, was it that, I hate the game, but Five Nights at Freddy's, or whatever it's called, I saw someone recreate that game in the LittleBigPlanet 3 engine, like, just with the creator, and it was a perfect recreation. I'm like, how the do you do that? That's amazing. But I haven't delved into that. So far it's very meh. I believe Hugh Laurie has a voice in it, and a guy who sounds like, a little bit like Stephen Fry. I'm not sure if it is. I honestly don't know if it is. Sounds like he's in it. So, cool voice acting from famous British dudes, but otherwise, I don't know. But that is pretty much everything. I thank you for watching, like normally. There's actually one more thing I'll show you. I actually got a couple figures in the mail. One of them has arrived. Technically, 2 of them arrived, but one is a little toy like the size of my thumb from a Kamen Rider thing, which I'm not going to get into. But one is something that I think you guys might appreciate a little bit. I'm going to close the video with it, if I can get to it. Oh, if you don't know, I'm standing on a swivel chair, which is terrifying. I just got to get it. I didn't have it prepared. And that is my Nico Robin. Ooh, I hope it's Nico Robin. I'm not going to explain how I got this. I got it for, like, very cheap from Japan, a seller from Japan. I have a new source of getting figures for cheap and not bloated prices, and I'm not going to give it away. I'm sorry. We'll just say I found out about it on a fetish site that was linked on a Reddit thing when I was looking at a user who was making fun of people. I delved into the rabbit hole so hard and I ended up finding figures. It's insane. But, too bad it wasn't Nami. I prefer Nami, but, let's see, can I focus it a bit? I'm not sure if it's focused or not, but it's pretty good. It's it's kind of fantastic. It says my hand, I think. A bit shorter than my hand. So it's pretty cool. Got a katana. It's got tape. That's a sad reference. And it's also got some more detailing, which I won't get into. But yeah, fantastic. New thing into my thingy. New thing into my thingy. That is how I'm gonna end the video. Thank you for watching. Sorry, like always, for wasting your time. But yeah, I want to make some more videos, and I always say it every month, and I never do. I get distracted, but I do appreciate the people who like on Facebook and stuff, and no, that is not me trying to whore it out. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I'm just a dude on the camera who talks and slowly loses his voice when talking. So yeah.